Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Muhammad Ali and Smokin' Joe Frazier. Muhammad Ali's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes. Joe Frazier's got his eye on the prize. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Joe Frazier, of course, one of the all-time great knockout punchers, but the guy he's going up against tonight, he can take care of you. Well, now he's got to be careful. He's been warned for the low blows. What a great job he gave. Joe Frazier's dazed after that punch. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Ali's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Joe Frazier's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Muhammad Ali lands the huge uppercut. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Joe Frazier. Halfway through round number one. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Frazier's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Unable to make an impact there by Joe Frazier. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Muhammad Ali blocks that punch. Another flush shot lands upstairs. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Start of a new round. Frazier's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
On the mark to the body with a left hook that followed up a right hand. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. And now he scores with that left to the body. Muhammad Ali's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Huge left hand from Smokin' Joe. Teddy, the influences in the corner of Joe Frazier, Yank Durham and Eddie Futch, what effect have they had on him?
The effect that both guys are the same kind of guys. Reliable, dependable guys, guys you can trust guys you can move forward in your career with and not miss a step.
And guys that align well with Frazier's style.
Yeah, they understand what his strengths are, and they feed into them.
Ali's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Muhammad Ali's getting hit too much. I mean, it's as simple as that, Teddy. He comes back after that round, and he just got popped a lot.
Yeah, well, right now he's got to find a way to get away from some of those punches, but there's a problem, a big problem. Like with anything else, how are you going to start changing it if you haven't been taught differently? I don't know that he knows the answers.
And round number 3 is underway. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Joe Frazier's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy,
Does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Good exchange, scoring well with the right hand. Digging in with a left to the gut. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Frazier's putting his punches together. Ali's stunned and he is hurt. And that's the end of round 3.
We got it. You don't need that. Throw that away.
Frazier's up on Teddy's scorecard, 3 rounds to zip, but still obviously a lot can happen at this point forward. Protecting his head well with his guard. Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Frazier. Ali's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to it. They're getting brutal.
That's a solid right hand by Joe Frazier. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. A little head hunting with the right. What the old-timers want to see, combination punching by Muhammad Ali. Frazier's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. Ali's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Crashes home with the uppercut. Ali's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Round number 5 has arrived. Ali's opening up this round with a lot of momentum. Now, down on your scorecard, but he clearly won the last round and carries that into this round.
Well, look, the old-time trainers, my trainer, Customato, used to always say there's no such thing as a one-round championship fight. You know, you got to do it. You do it to be the top guy round after round for a lot of rounds together. Well, that's what it's about right now. Yeah, he had a couple bad rounds, but now he has a chance to be back in this fight and show that his worth is down the stretch.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Ali's combination punching is working well here. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Joe Frazier's winning these middle rounds here, and he's doing so with infighting.
And that's exactly what he envisioned when this fight started. He wasn't sure he was going to get it, but this is what he was hoping he would get. He's happy right now.
Muhammad Ali's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Ali's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier. And round 5 comes to an end. Ali's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
We got it. All right. All we need is one right there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
The start of the 6th round. Frazier's performance right now, to this point in the fight, has been exactly what his trainer has wanted to see. The question is, can he keep it up for the second half of the fight? Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. The combination punching now scoring well by Joe Frazier. Scores up top with a left. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Muhammad Ali. There's the combo to the body. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Ali's now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing. That is a sharp uppercut by Joe Frazier. He comes back with the left hand again. Hits him in the mug with the right. Frazier's work on the inside is very impressive, especially with the hook. You know, some guys are just made for this kind of fighting, aren't they, Teddy?
Yeah, they are. First of all, he throws short punches, and on the inside, that's what you want to do. You don't want to leave an opening where your opponent can counter back. You want to keep everything tight. He throws a beautiful textbook tight left hook.
So he takes a breather between rounds after he just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
We got it.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Muhammad Ali. And now he's targeting upstairs. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage.
Ali's landed a good, solid combination.
Nothing there on the punch by Joe Frazier.
Ali's right hand scores well that time. Frazier so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed.
Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
Nice. Oh!
Ali is rocked. Muhammad Ali went down after eating that power punch.
One, two, three.
Ali's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
Super three-punch combination by Joe Frazier. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a solid. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, you know the spirit of Muhammad Ali. You're not going to get rid of him that fast. Ali looking to make a comeback after being knocked down. He missed with that headshot. And now they're trading. Big shot comes crashing home. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Muhammad Ali's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this
2,
man.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's over. This fight is over. Frazier's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Your winner, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy.
Joe Frazier's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
I'm glad you liked it, and just as